welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. Today we finally have the Ipsy November. They had some kind of, some snafu. I don't know. I don't follow a bunch of things and try to find out. I just know they were taking forever to ship, and then I assume every one of us that bought a box got a $5 refund. So they basically sent an email apologizing that it was taking so long and that they were going to give everybody a $5 refund. I don't know if I felt that was necessary. I would have taken like an extra product or something. I don't know. Anyway, before we do that, I have a little bit of a story time. So if you're just here for the Ipsy, feel free to fast forward. But two things. One, a story time from Indiana and the plane, which was crazy. But first, I'm just curious what your opinion is. So my hair, only in the winter, not in the summer, but all week long, I basically had zero frizz. I washed my hair, I could brush my hair, zero frizz. Is it the air? Is it the water? We do have hard water here at our house, but we do have a water softener. I thought about trying one of those, like there's a filter you attach to your shower head. What do you guys think? Is it the air in Indiana? Is it the water? But like my hair is zero frizz, and I fight frizz in California constantly. Also, I think I've said this probably after every video I come back from Indiana. At least my kind of bags under my eyes is sleep. I 100% possibly stress. So whenever I'm in Indiana, we don't quite ever convert to Indiana time. And we go to bed when my daughter goes to bed. So I get roughly anywhere from an hour to 2 hours extra sleep a night in Indiana. My skin never looked better. No bags under my eyes. So I really feel like the sleep is just the answer. All right. So plane story time from Indiana. So yesterday we were to be flying home. And of course there's a winter storm warning. And I don't know whether all states are like this, but Indiana has like these like levels. Like we have this I-70 effect where like near I-70, it's going to be pretty much next to nothing. So anyway, my husband's parents live in Kokomo. We went to see them before we flew out. Of course, we had a late flight, which is problematic yesterday. But Indiana, like my area of Indiana, I would say got 3 to 4 inches of snow in a relatively short period of time. It was beautiful. My daughter got to play. We almost got hit on the freeway. I don't know what this person was doing. They came from the other side of the highway over to us. They were coming at us. I was pretty sure we were going to die. Not die, but get hit. Anyway, luckily we did not get hit. My husband swerved. Then when he swerved, I was pretty sure we were going to go in the ditch. They ended up going in the ditch, not us. Oh gosh. Anyway. So as we're driving to Indianapolis to get to the airport, there is less and less snow, which is kind of normal. We arrive at the airport. There is zero snow on the ground, not even a drop. So we think we are good to go. No problem. We board the plane at like 5:15. Right before takeoff, the pilot comes over to the intercom. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was hoping we got out of here before the snow hit. We have to de-ice. The next thing we know, we have been sitting in the plane for 4 hours. All of a sudden, the snow hit Indianapolis. One of the runways was closed. Then we sat too long, so we had to get de-iced. I guess there's some federal law where you have to go back to the gate, offer people to get off the plane. And you know, you always see these rare like news things of like people being on the plane for like 5 hours. Sorry. And so we had to go back to the gate and offer to get people off. And so then, of course, like, I would say 40 people jump up and they went off. Sorry, guys. And then all of a sudden, somebody asked the stewardess, if you get off, can you get back on? Blah, blah, blah. So then they're asking people to wait. And the pilot comes over and he is for sure, we are going to get out of there. We have to fuel up, we have to de-ice, and then the runway is back and working, et cetera, et cetera. And we chose not to get off because you could get off and then you could get back on. But they were like, it's only going to be a 15-minute break and then we, need you guys to get back on. Well, little did they know, it was like another hour and a half, so I should have gotten off. But they got everybody back on. So anyway, we were supposed to take off at like 5:55. We didn't take off till 10 o'clock. We didn't get home to California, like actually in our house, till 4 a.m. Indiana time. We've been normally going to bed at 11, so we had a crazy overnight nest. That's the longest I've ever sat on the tarmac. It was just crazy. Anywho, all right, let's get to the Ipsy. You guys probably know by now, I keep Ipsy around for the shop, the sales. I am never overly impressed. I don't know. I think it's just me. I think at this point, I love Ipsy for if you are new to beauty, if you are wanting to grow your collection, you're wanting to, I'm trying to get to the pictures I have of the product prices and stuff. Like if you are trying to, again, find out what you like, find out what works for you. I think this is a great box. At this point, I think I just want to go to the store and buy what I want. Anywho, but I get this just about every third month. I usually skip 2 months and get it the third month. Anyway, first up, we have a Luna Nectar Neptune Hydrating Serum. This is a $39 value. I have never heard of this. And that's what here lately, I feel like most of the things I get, I've never heard of. It is a very beautiful glass bottle, frosted glass. I love the purple color. Very fancy pump. When this looks like pure liquid, you almost think it should be a spray nozzle. This has some fancy water. Hydrosol water? That just sounds almost like shenanigans. Green tea, Camilla Sensis, which I love. It is great for redness. Butterfly pea flowers. Who knows what that does. Just a bunch of stuff. I have no idea. Lactobacillus ferment. Sounds like some bacteria. Hyaluronic acid, which I don't really care about. So I don't know. Anyway, I think this was one of their choices. I actually don't remember. But we'll give it a try. Beautiful packaging. I'm not super excited about it. And then we have this Delish highlight. Again, never heard of this brand. It is a $30 value. I do use highlight. I didn't like the last highlight they sent me. I feel like they sent me a lot of highlights. This looks something. It doesn't look... Okay, this is more highlighty than I thought it would be. I don't know if it's going to come across. It is very subtle. I don't know. I'm interested to try this. Like, this is very, very subtle. This might be cool. I don't know. I'm excited to try it. I do like highlighter. So we'll see. But it kind of like, I might have lotion on my hand. It is a very, I don't know, like kind of natural looking highlight. I think I might actually like that more than I thought I would. We have another serum, $20 value, antioxidants. I have never heard of this. Tomika Beauty. Also feels like a nice glass bottle. I don't know. This one has glycerin, which is moisturizing. Licorice root, which can help for dark spots. Camilla Sensis, again, helps with redness. And then kind of a bunch of stuff that I don't really know. So we will definitely give this a try. I'm not opposed. Okay, this is kind of a milky white. I kind of like the feel of that. So I think I'm kind of, oh gosh, more excited for this than I am the other, even though this is a prettier bottle. So we'll try this out. I'm kind of getting to where I have my core loves, and I don't know. I think it's just more of a me problem. I think Ipsy is great if you're building your stuff. I was kind of excited about this one, except for it's not a need. I don't think I've ever had a Natasha Denona palette. So I was kind of excited for this. This was a $48 value. They packaged this really well, and this is fun. Like, this feels really good quality. And there are 2 blushes and a highlight, which is funny. This highlight looks similar to the other one. So this and this I am most excited about. This looks like that middle blush looks like a highlight blush. I am a little scared of this guy. But anyway, this is probably my favorite item out of here. I don't think I've ever had a Nasha palette. Oh, that one's a cream blush. And then, oh, the middle one is a tinted glow cream base. Oh, it is cream. Okay, I didn't realize. One of my big problems is I don't ever read fully. I'm interested on the cream bit. Any tips or tricks for cream? So 2 of these are cream. Anyway, I'm so excited. I will give it a whirl. I think that was fun. That was a very good quality, like kind of like name brand product. Like the other 3 I've never heard of. And so I feel like back in the day, you got more things I'd heard of. This next one I am also excited about. I feel like I've had it before. This is also a name brand. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Gel. I use a clear brow gel every single day. Maybe not on the weekends, but I would say 5 to 6 days a week I do. Ooh, this is really nice packaging. So this is really, I like this. My favorite brow gel is NYX, and I just ran out. This is a $26 value. It's very, I would say liquidy coming out. So anyway, I'm super excited for this. This is perfect timing. So I love these 2 items. These 2 items do technically pay for the box, but I would never have bought this with my own money. Probably not this either. But anyway, these do pay for it. The other 3 are okay. I will try them, but I'm not as excited about them. So this guy is why I keep, sorry guys, why I keep Ipsy around. So I love Dr. Jart. Their Ceramidin night cream is my holy grail night cream. They had the Ceramidin eye cream, which is a $44 value for $18. So that's simply why I keep the box around, because they occasionally, or on the regular, have really nice products for a really affordable price. This is really nice. This also feels like glass, although I'm not quite sure it would be glass. But I would probably never pay full price for the eye cream to try it. So I'm excited that I got this for $18. Triglyceride, shea butter, a bunch of cocoa extracts, ceramide. I love ceramide. You guys know that. And then kind of a bunch of stuff that I don't know what it does. So I am super excited about that. I'm almost done with my current eye cream. It is super thick. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited that I got to try this for a cheap price. So anyway, I really do like Ipsy. I keep it around. Anywho, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving break. I am happy to be back in California, although the snow is beautiful, and I really do miss the Midwest. I feel like the Midwest people are so friendly and warm. I do miss Indiana. I miss all my friends and family. It's always after this visit where I'm like, oh, we should move back. I've thought that like multiple times a year for 20 years. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you soon.